Hello there, listeners. Here is Maya speaking from my humble little home in Klil. Today is January 26, 2025. Um, and here in the frame, you can see a piece of like a shatter of a bomb that I found yesterday in the forest. I was walking in the forest with some friends, and I found this pretty big piece of bomb that probably fell from the sky during this terrible year. Um, yeah, but no more video than that. It's a podcast episode, so don't expect anything very interesting in the visual side. Um, so I haven't talked to you for quite a while, and it's been actually a lot going on. Um, First, there is a ceasefire deal in Gaza, which is amazing. Finally, some positive progress. That is beautiful. A little bit of quiet, a little bit of hope. Finally, and the ceasefire deal obviously come with a hostages deal. Yeah, so we have 7 hostages released so far from the Hamas captivity, which is incredibly 7 time amazing and fabulous. 7 time each one of those persons, women's 7 women's were released. Each one of those women's is a whole universe, the whole world that was rescued from hell, basically, and have now a chance for recover. Probably long way to recover, but at least a chance, at least a start, at least the stop of this uh, of the suffering, of the creation of suffering. One of those hostages that were released is Romi Gonen, which is my neighbor from the nearby village Kfar Vradim. So this is especially for me. This is it's bringing me lots of joy because it's one of the faces and names that I've been seeing and hearing and thinking about mostly. So I'm very happy about that. Um, and yeah, and another very, very great thing that happened is that Itamar Ben-Gvir and his fellow party members quit the government. They're not longer ministers, which is incredibly amazing and great because they are a bunch of super extreme, violent psychopaths, really. And yeah, as less power they have is the best, because those people are really, really messed up. So they quit the government as a move of protesting against the stopping of the war, the ceasefire deal. It's not even stopping the war, but against the ceasefire hostages deal. um, and so I'm very happy to hear that. um, Along with the Israeli hostages that are released, there are hundreds of Palestinian prisoners that are released from the Israeli prisons. I have to admit that in this case, I am tempted to take uh, the conformic Israeli mindset, and saying that it is quite scary. There are murderers there, like extreme psychopath murderers, that are released from prison and being free, and this is very scary. The people that are against the hostages deal, I think they're not that many, but there are people that are against the hostages deal, and the main reason for that is because they're scared to have murderers released. And I think that make actually a lot of sense. But and I think that's a good thing to say now, that I believe that the argument saying that releasing those Palestinian prisoners is the one thing that will put a big weight of risk upon the possibility that another terrible terror attack as the October 7, another terrible butchering like October 7 will happen again, thinking that the prisoner released is the key for that happening again. I think that's kind of missing the point, because um, I believe terror organizations in around our area have a very easy life with bringing people to create violent and terror under their direction, because people are suffering and people are in grief and people have shit in life. I think that's the most important thing that the Israeli mindset is forgetting, that as much as a person's life is shittier, as much as he experience more violent upon him and upon his family, as much as he have more grief and sorrow in his heart, then he have the highest potential of agreeing to join a terror organization and act in a way that is very, very violent and risking his life. I think the key to lower down the the possibility, the power that terror organizations have to recruit new members is to act to bring people better life. I think if someone have good life, and if he is not traumatized by violence and terror and grief and sadness and death, then he have less chances of making a choice to join a terror organization and risking his life with a violent act. So yeah, instead of saying, "Oh, we shouldn't let all those prisoners out," we should think, how can we act to lower down their willingness of recruiting to a terror organization. I think if all the money that is invested in this war was invested in giving Palestinians better option than terror, then we probably will see less terror. Uh, I think the strategy of keep on depressing those people and putting them under keeping them under military occupation more and more and more, and make them more and more suffer and more grief and more humiliation, and just killing them or arresting them when they go to terror, and filling uh, prisons with tens of thousands of Palestinian prisons, and just keep them there under like violent and humiliation. I don't think that will bring us any good. I think this path have to change, and yeah, and releasing prisoners, even that is risky and dangerous. I think that's the right move, because those people, the hostages in Gaza, the Israeli government and the Israeli nation have responsibility for them. And I think this responsibility to bring all those people back is, if you put it on the weight, comparing with the risk and the fear of releasing Palestinian prisoners, for sure that's the right thing to do. Yeah. And if you put it on weight with stopping the war, well, again, my belief is that stopping the war is the best for everyone. It's the best for the Gaza people, it's the best for the hostages, it's the best for all those Israeli that are serving the military and haven't saw their kids for like over a year, and been again badly mentally scarred over and over. um, that's the right thing to do. So I'm happy that that's what's happening so far, and I'm just worried that it will stop. There is like over 90 hostages still trapped in Gaza, and it seems that Hamas and the Israeli government are kind of like trying to stop this ceasefire hostages deal and going back to war. I really wish that I don't know, psychopathic Trump will kind of maybe manage to make this hostages deal continue until everyone home, and then hopefully stopping the war altogether, and then hopefully peace. Yeah, hopefully. But so far, yeah, I'm a bit worried about how things will continue. Today is January 26th. Tomorrow, the ceasefire in northern Israel stop. Like this is the date that they set. They said that they will have ceasefire for 2 months, and tomorrow, in January 27, those 2 months are stopped. And the Israeli government declared that they will not exit southern Lebanon. It means that they break the deal. And as far as I heard, the Hezbollah also is they haven't went south from the Litani River, where they said that the Hezbollah couldn't go north and than that. So sorry, they haven't went north from the Litani River. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is both the Israeli government and Hezbollah seems to not be willing to continue with the ceasefire, and I'm quite worried from what will happen here tomorrow. I'm quite worried that there will be more alarms and bombs and more those kind of pieces of metals that are flying everywhere. Hopefully, I won't be killed. Wish me luck with that. Um, and yeah, so I'll keep you update with what's going on. Yeah, hopefully the ceasefire will stop, but who knows. Thank you, listeners, for listening. Bless us all.